Hello ladies and gentlemen, I am the Grand Cat and today we've got another free pack and we're going to get to see the pro animations of the Summer Fusion Maxine Dupree and Big Old Otis, a Protus if you will. We've got those all ready to go. We've also got our very first Unhinged Fusion card and let's go ahead and claim our free pack. So the free packs are hidden a little bit lower down this time, so you have to scroll down to get to them. And let's see, in this one we have a 5% chance to get a Macho Man, 5 rare draft picks, and 25 skull tokens. So we've got the 25 skull tokens and the 5 rare draft picks, no Macho Man this time. Let's go ahead and grab our 5 rare to draft picks. And unfortunately we didn't get anything of any particular interest there. I am going to keep hold of the Bobby Heenan, however. Going to go ahead and lock that one down. That might help out in campaign mode. The rest of them we can happily dust. And now let's go ahead and pro our Maxine Dupree's. So we've got this ridiculous image, or we've got her regular one. I think I'm going to go for the regular one, but this could be quite hilarious. So let's go ahead and combine our Maxine Dupree's and see what the pro animation looks like. Okay, I'm not exactly sure what I was expecting, but it wasn't that. It's just kind of vibrating there, just vibing. I'm hoping that it has like some kind of startup animation that might make that make a little bit more sense. Oh, there we go. So it's a big kind of splash in. The idea is it's supposed to be like a log flume ride or something. You know, it's like a water ride with the roller coaster. So that's what is going on there. Okay, let's go back to combinable and we're going to pro our big old Protus. Let's go ahead and combine this one as well. Go ahead and screenshot that one just in case I want to go with that instead. And that's quite cool when you see them both coming in at the same time. So if I were to do something like this, no, I have to go to something else, and then if we go back to it, you see they both splash in at the same time. That is quite a cool little feature. Okay, that's awesome. And now let's go to our fusion chamber. And let's see what our first Unhinged Fusion card is going to be. It is going to be... oh, it's the Ring General himself. It is Gunther, the Ring General and current World Heavyweight Champion. So we're going to go ahead and start a new fusion. You can get Psycho Sid, Mankind, Gunther, Julius Creed, Brutus Creed, Selena Vega, and Ivy Nile from these. And of course we're going to go ahead and start another Summer Fusion. So let's go ahead and start that one. That's the big one. And we'll also start one of these smaller ones as well, which will bring us back up to 3 turnstile tokens once that one completes. And then we'll be able to do another huge one. So next up, I think we're going to fully level our cards, and unfortunately we no longer need up arrows, so El Grande Americano is going to have to be a noble sacrifice here to get our Maxine Dupree up to level 105. And at level 105 she has 53.19 thousand in toughness, 58.76 in power, 68.07 in speed, and 69.32 in charisma. So that should certainly go over 70,000 once Maxine gets her 100 matches and maxes out on her variants as well. So that is very, very cool to see. Next up is Big Old Otis, and we unfortunately need to get rid of Roman Reigns, Shawn Michaels, and Drew McIntyre, because unfortunately we just don't need the up arrows any longer. This is going to put us all the way back up to max level for our big old Protus here. And there you can see his stats. So speed is his lowest stat at... oh, Chill Cloud was kicked, my goodness. Speed is our lowest stat at 55.13 thousand. Charisma is 61.37. Toughness is 61.67. And power is 67.57 thousand in power. So that is very, very cool indeed. That's going to be a huge, huge chunk. We're going to lock down the Gunther for the time being. Let's take a quick look at our male right arrows. So, Macho Man is not a right arrow. He just has this equipment on, and we're going to detach that. We're going to put him back to being an up arrow. So, in terms of our right arrows, we've got Big Match John Cena, that's currently at our strongest, followed by our Seth freaking Rollins, the Money in the Bank version, then our regular Seth freaking Rollins, and then we have a fortified 1 Kane that's ready to go. We've also got the F1 Lexus King, and I think Lexus King is the one that's going to have to disappear at some point soon, unfortunately, because the rest of the cards are just a little bit stronger than him in the terms of the right arrows. For left arrows, we've got some huge, huge left arrows. We've got our Double Heroic Carrying Cross, Tyrese Halliburton, that's a special edition, Ethan Page, that's a special edition, and our JC Mateo, that is a ranked card, and I believe that R-Truth is going to be a left arrow as well. Oh no, R-Truth is right arrow. My goodness, I misspoke. So let's see here, in terms of right arrows, yeah, I think we might be saying goodbye to Lexus King and Kane, unfortunately, because I think Seth Rollins is just a step above Kane and Lexus King, certainly. So once we get the Double Heroic Ron Killings, I think that's going to replace both of those. And if we can get a Pro Fusion Gunther, that might replace Seth freaking Rollins as well. Let's take a quick look at our up arrows. We've got our Protus, our Pro Otis, that is our strongest up arrow now. Our Double Heroic Ray Phoenix is still doing better than our Carmelo Hayes. This Carmelo Hayes is maxed out. And you can see that the Double Heroic Ray Phoenix is still up there. We've got our Fortified 2 Repo Man that still needs his matches and variants. And then we are going to be getting a Pro Macho Man once I finish doing all the quests. In fact, actually I can finish off doing these quests right now. That'll give us another rarity draft pick. And we're going to keep hold of the 15 draft picks for when we need them, rather than using them mindlessly. There is our rarity draft pick. Let's go ahead and take a look and see what it is we managed to get from it. Let's go for this one. It is the High Chief Peter Maivia from Valor Tier, which unfortunately is not a card that we need. We can get rid of a few more of these draft picks for the time being, see if we can pull anything awesome. And unfortunately nothing there, so we're just going to go ahead and dust all of this. So let's take a look at our down arrows next, which our Tommaso Ciampa is still out in the lead, but we don't have any other unhinged pros for down arrows, so we're still relying on our Big Van Vader and of course our Premier Aleister Black and Rusev that are both down arrows, and then coming in just behind there is our Chad Gable, the ranked one at 4,376, followed by our WrestleMania CM Punk that we got from Backstage. The Backstage Pass tokens. So there we are. Let's take a quick look at females. Let's just look at females in general, shall we? So there, you can see that our Stephanie McCure is actually a little bit stronger than our Jordan Grace. Does she have? She has momentum on her. That's what's going on there, because our Jordan Grace is fortified 1, so I thought that was a little bit surprising. But Maxine Dupree is now our third strongest, with Io Sky and Alexa Bliss coming in there at the end. And there you see Naomi still has to get her 100 matches, and so does Zarya, so I need to work on those as well. And we also have a Pro Roxanne Perez in the works that I need to work on to get the Pro of that as well. And in terms of our quests, with our Macho quest, we've opened 34 card packs already. We've won 51 games with the Macho Man Randy Savage. Oh yeah. We've only acquired 2 Macho Man legacy cards, which you can pull off the regular draft board. It just seems to be quite rare. And we've reset the draft board 12 times since doing this. And of course, by playing a Money in the Game or an event mode match, which includes Road to Glory, that is the final one that we need. And if you complete all of those, it is going to give you a guaranteed Macho Man, or in my case, it's going to be a guaranteed Pro because we already managed to pull one. And I think the next video that's probably going to go up is probably when we complete the run killings and we get to see what's on the heroic side of Road to Glory. Also, I think we might have a space in the team, so if you want to join my team, what you have to do is go into the description of this video, click on the Discord link, and then once you get into my Discord server, just say, "Hi, I'm a fan of Grandcat and I would like to join your team," and someone will invite you into the team from there. You'll be starting off in Grandcat NXT, that's the developmental team, but they still, of course, get all of the Unhinged cards. In fact, actually, sometimes they do better than Soul World Order. And then from there, you can graduate from Grandcat NXT and get moved up to Soul World Order, which is the same team that I'm in. Soul World Order, of course, being the home of Grandcat. So before we finish up, let's go ahead and play a very quick Bunches of Punches, and we're also going to do the real turn as well and see if we can get anything cool from that. Let's go ahead and grab this one. It is a Bret the Hitman Hart. I'm always reminded of the Stone Cold promo. It says, "Oh, you put an S on the front of Hitman and you have an accurate description of him." And now let's jump in to the real turn. Ooh, yeah. Let's see if we can win big. That's what we're trying to go for, yeah. Start turning into a little bit more like Triple H rather than Randy Savage though. I am the game, I'm Triple H, and I'm trying to win big, and wow, that just did not go very well for us. We've not been winning big at all. One last spin? Okay, we're just going to go ahead and claim an exit there. Got 2 packs from it. Gives us 50 super coins and a Royal Rumble 25 boots, which are not going to help us. We're just going to have to go ahead and get rid of those, so they're not taking up space. We are going to claim this free pack, however, because claiming the free pack does also help towards our quest for getting the Macho Man. There you can see we've now opened 38 card packs, because the ones that we got from Bunches of Punches and from Real Turn count towards that as well. So it's well worth opening any free packs that you have. And with that said, folks, I think that is going to be it for this little video. You'll notice that the muscle tokens, the collectibles, have disappeared, so hopefully you used them all before they disappeared, that you had that last chance. We still have 27 days, 23 hours left on the Seth freaking Rollins and Naomi. In terms of campaign mode, well, in terms of Battle Pass, we've only got 5 days and 23 hours left, so if you haven't completed your Battle Pass yet, now is the time to certainly do so. And if we go into campaign mode and take a look at that, we have 40 days and 22 hours left in this tier. Now remember, that's not exactly accurate, that little number can change, but it is nice to see that we're getting a nice longer tier, because we have had some very, very short tiers recently, and it has been wearing people out, I think. So it is nice that it seems the Unhinged tier is going to go right up into SummerSlam 25 tier, and that's going to be the big exciting one. And then after SummerSlam, I think, is when we get a new season, which is when a new season happens. It generally tends to be 3 or more tiers all drop at the same time, so everyone basically gets a level playing field, and then we have to scratch and crawl our way all the way back up to the highest tier in order to get the higher tier rewards once again, and that'll be the start of season 12. But with that said, folks, that is now going to be it for this little video. I really hope you've all enjoyed, and if you did enjoy it, please give me a like, share, and subscribe. And if you are subscribed, make sure you click that notification icon so that you can see when more of these glorious little videos go out, and we shall see you all in the next video. Goodbye, everybody. Oh yeah, ducky.